Hi, friends. I don't get to see you this Monday since we don't have school, so I wanted to send you a little video about what we were talking about this week. We were going to talk about the brain. Point to your brain. You know where your brain is? Of course you do. Your brain runs everything in your body. You're breathing. Take a breath. That's your brain. You don't even have to think about it. Your heart beating, like you learned about last week with Mary Beth. You're talking, you're walking, you're thinking, you're feeling. Your brain is the command center. It's important to take good care of your brain and to know about your brain so that you can take care of it. Talk with your family this week about what kind of things we can do to take good care of our brain. One way that we can learn to take care of it is to learn a little bit about it. You just watched a video on the parts of the brain shown on your hand. Where this is our brain stem right here. And down here is the part of our brain that does all those things we don't have to think about, like breathing and blinking. Here is our thinking brain, where all of our thoughts, where we learn to read, we learn to write, we learn to make friends, we learn to make good choices. And in here, remember, is our animal brain. This is the part of the brain that we like to keep safe and calm, but sometimes, remember, we do not feel safe and calm or happy. We flip our lid and our animal brain is in control, acting scared or running away. What do we do when we have flipped our lid and our animal brain is controlling the way? One thing we can do is to make a little tool for us to look at when we don't know what to do, when our emotions and our brain has gotten out of control. It's called a wheel of choice, and I wanted to show you what the materials are in your bag. Looks like this. There's a little arrow, that's all. I'm gonna ask that you have an adult help you put a little hole in your wheel. I just used a pen to make my hole. And a little hole in your arrow. I'll show you that in a second. See, they both have holes. And you have this neat little pin that's going to make it into a spinner. We've made this, something like this, when we made our clocks and when we made our weather wheel. And I have a wheel. But what goes on a wheel of choice? Think about what that is called, a wheel of choice. Well, you can put different choices on it. When we can't think for ourselves, we can use this wheel to decide how we would like to calm down so that our thinking brain can help us calm down and regain our emotions. Everybody has different things that calm them down. You know yourself best. I like to walk. So here, I'm gonna draw a little picture of me walking. Do it quick, it'll be a simple picture. So you don't have to watch me. Here's me walking. That could be one of my choices. Maybe an adult at your house can write the word for you. Walk. I'm going to use some colors later, make some details. What else can we do when we feel upset or scared or sad? Some people like alone time. That can be a nice little thing to do. Now, I can't fit in it, but my daughter has a little teepee she likes to go into when she's alone and to be alone when she's upset. So that's how I'm gonna draw my picture. Some people like to talk about it. You might ask a friend or a family member if they would talk to you about how you're feeling. That might help. I'm gonna write talk on that part of my wheel of choice. I have one more thing. You can do more than 4 things. You can keep dividing your wheel and have as many choices as you'd like. Other people like to, some people like to stretch. Let's get a couple ideas here. Some people, here's one more I'll put on. Some people just want a hug. That might make them feel better. Well, this is hard to draw. As long as you know what it is, it doesn't matter what it looks like. And I'm gonna write hug. That means when I have lost control of my thinking brain and I am angry or scared or upset or sad, I can come and look at my wheel of choice and turn it to what I'm going to decide to do to regain my calm and bring my thinking brain back so I can be in control of my emotions. One of the best things we can do is say how we're feeling. Name it to tame it. And say, I feel angry, I feel sad. And when you do, your thinking brain has to think about what to say, and it helps bring you back into thinking rather than reacting. You can say how you're feeling, and it helps bring you back down. And then you can think about what to do next to help you with your wheel of choice. I hope you enjoy making yours. Have a good week.